What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the SW Bricks and Figs channel. I do apologize for the lack of videos recently. I have been really sick. You could probably hear it in my voice. However, I felt like I was up to taking a little haul video today, so I decided to film this for you and just unbox these two packages that you see here on my table. So the one on the right here is actually a giveaway. I finally won a giveaway for the first time. I can't believe I won this one. I really wasn't expecting that, but yeah, pretty hyped about that one, so I'm going to get into that one first. But the other one right there is actually an AVfigures haul. Pretty hyped for this one as well. This is a massive haul that I did with a couple of my buddies, CT4747 and Beanie Boy Bricks. So basically, we'll get into that one in a minute, but firstly we're going to grab this giveaway and sort of have a look at what I ended up winning in this awesome giveaway right here. But yeah, if we get into this package right here, you can see there's actually one figure in here that I won in this giveaway. So huge shout out to all for the bricks. I can't believe I actually won this giveaway. It was so sick. I really was surprised when I sort of got the message saying that I won the giveaway. But you can see it's a pretty awesome figure right here. So this is actually a beach ball trooper. So this is an exclusive figure from AVfigures. I believe it was their summer pass last year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a really sweet looking fig. You can see all different colors wrapping all the way around in that sort of beach ball pattern. You can see it's in the realistic style as well, matching all my other clone troopers. So this is going to be a really nice addition to my army. It's decaled perfectly pretty much, so it looks really good, and I'm really excited to add this one in. Obviously not one that you'd be using in mocks and stuff, but it's a really cool one for the collection, and it will sit really well with my flamingo fox that I recently got in the last couple of weeks. But yeah, that's pretty sick. Really big thank you to all for the bricks. I can't believe I won this one again. Pretty surprised, but yeah, let's move on to the next package. Okay, so as I said before, I actually got this package with a couple of friends of mine named Beanie Boy Bricks and CT4747. So CT47 actually ordered all of our orders together, and then he shipped them out to us. So this is a sort of like 1/3 of the order, but yeah, it's my third order I've actually done from AVfigures in the last couple of months, so I'm really excited to get into this. There were a couple of things they released that I really wanted to pick up, so I was really excited to grab this and join in with those two guys. So shout out to those two for sort of buying this and doing this order with me. I'll leave links down below to both of them. But yeah, let's have a look inside and see what we got. Okay, so you can see we've got a ton of stuff in there. Those are the decals, but we'll pull out a couple other things that are left inside of this package. I think that's everything. Yeah, that looks like that's everything right there. So yeah, you can see we have a load of accessories wrapped in this bubble wrap. Thanks to CT for packing this so well. But yeah, if we have a look, we've got loads of different helmets and stuff like that and accessories, and then also in this bag underneath we have a pretty hefty wad of decals. Pretty hyped to show you all the different figs that I'm going to be making very soon. Okay, so let's have a look at what decals we've got first, and then we'll head into the little bag with the accessories and the helmets and stuff. So we're going to open this one up and have a look at all the different decals. You can see there's a pretty hefty amount right here. I'm really excited. There's some brand new figs that were released on AVfigures website, so I decided to pick those up as well as a load of other stuff. So you can see at the top here we have Arc Trooper Hammer. So if you have noticed on my other Instagram and stuff like that, that I have done a few of Rancor Battalion so far. There's 4 ARC Troopers. I've done 2 so far, and then I've got the last 2 ARC Troopers to do right now. So I've just got Hammer to do. This is the last one I didn't actually own in my collection, so I decided to pick that one up, and there'll be a helmet for him later on. Then we have 4 of these Commandos. So I think I actually did this order right when they were shown again in the Bad Batch. I think it was like the 3rd to last episode or 2nd to last episode, something like that. We saw a full squad of loads of these different Commandos and stuff like that, so I decided to pick up these. I think I was probably inspired by that in the Bad Batch. There's 4 of those in total there, which is pretty cool. Really excited to do those. I don't know when I'll be able to get around to actually doing all 4 of them and having a nice little squad for my army, but yeah, hopefully that'll be pretty soon. And then for my Coruscant guard, I actually have this Thorn right here. I don't know whether I'll be using this in my mock or not. I think he actually might have been dead by the time the scene that I'm setting in my mock over there, the Coruscant mock. If you haven't gone check that out, I'll leave a link up at the top corner. But I think he was dead by then. He might not have been. I think he died in season 5, and I think the scene that I'm recreating was in season 5 as well. So let me know in the comments if you know when Thorn died, or whether it was before or after my Coruscant mock when Ahsoka escaped from Coruscant. But yeah, either way, I'm going to be doing this fig for my Coruscant guard. I do actually have a Thorn already, but sadly I did it in the animated style. It was one of the first AV figs that I actually did well, so I was pretty happy with that one. But yeah, I really like this, and I really wanted to get one in the realistic style right there, which will be pretty cool for my collection. Then actually the other day someone gave me a freebie desert helmet, so I decided to pick up this 327th Desert Ops decal sheet to do with that desert helmet that I got the other day. We did see a couple of desert troopers in the Clone Wars. However, I don't know if we actually saw this one in particular, but I think this looks really good, and it'll be a great addition to my 327th Star Corps. And then two of the coolest but kind of random figs that I got in this order are Blizzard and Howl. So Howl's on top there and Blizzard is below. You can see these are both from the 104th Wolfpack, so these would be great additions to my Wolfpack army. But these guys are insane. The way these guys look are amazing. They're both sort of like heavy troopers. You can see Blizzard's got like a really cool wolf there with the Republic symbol on his shoulder. I've never seen anything like this. This is such a cool fig. And I've got helmets for these guys as well later on. They sort of have like the similar helmets to Bakara, but these guys are going to be really awesome. So really hyped for those two as well. Then we move on to the sort of things that were actually the main reason I did this order, and that is all of the medics that I got. So starting with the Coruscant guard medic at the top, you can see he's got a Republic sort of like medic symbol there on his arm, and a few other bits there. I think the rest of it is pretty much just like a regular Coruscant guard sort of body, and then the helmet's a little bit different as well, but that's going to be really sick. It was a big release from AV. They did a load of different medics, so I decided to get one from all the different legions they've done so far. So next up is the 501st. Obviously the medical symbol on his shoulder right there, pretty cool. Slightly different torso, I believe, with that sort of like swipe on the top corner there. This looks really, really good, and I just love the way medical troopers look, especially with Kicks being my favorite clone. These guys will be really, really sick. Next up is the 327th medic. This is the one I'm most hyped for. Again, 327th is one of my favorite legions alongside the Wolfpack and the Shock Troopers. So this is going to be really good. He's got a medical symbol on his chest this time. I believe neither of the two that I've showed you so far had that, but that's pretty cool. And then one on the arm right there as well. And this guy looks really sick, almost a similar helmet to Bly, but pretty cool nonetheless. Really, really hyped for that one. And then finally, the last medic, I believe this is, oh no, the second to last one, is the 212th medic. Slightly different visor there. He's got a bit of orange on his visor. A little medical symbol on his on the top of his helmet as well. On the torso, it's slightly different, and then a nice little medical symbol on his arm as well. Really hyped for that one as well. And then finally is the 104th medic, which is pretty cool again, has pretty cool arms. Otherwise, it's pretty much just a Wolfpack trooper right there. Then finally, the last thing I actually managed to get was the alt sheet. So if you didn't know, AVfigures has their own helmet sort of mold. However, I like to do my helmets on the actual official Lego style helmets. So I basically have to buy these alt sheets, which are pretty much like extra sheets that you have to buy so they'll fit onto the Lego helmets. So that's pretty cool. So basically now I've got all of the ones that I've just shown you there. So the 501st, 327th and the 212th there. Then we have the Shock Trooper one here, and I believe the Wolfpack one should be just below that, yeah. And then we also got the one for Thorn as well right there. So any of these sort of like phase 2 troopers, I basically have to buy these alt sheets for, but I really like the addition. I'm so glad AV still do that, because otherwise I would be screwed. But yeah, finally then we just got a couple of cloths. We have the Arc Trooper hammer right there, and then we have a couple of heavy cloth sets. I believe those are for the two heavy troopers right there at the top. So I believe it's, what is it, Blizzard and Howl as well. Those guys look so sick, and I'm really excited to get those capes on them and get them made. But speaking of them, let's look at the helmets that I actually got for those guys. So I'll pull those out and I'll quickly show you. Basically, I got 4 of these Commando helmets. These are going to be for the plain Commandos. These are going to be pretty cool. I do love this. I think this is the best Commando style helmet for out of there on the market. Speaking of which, I do also believe this is the best Arc Trooper, sort of like 1.5, phase 1.5 helmet on the market as well. This is the AVfigures ABS Arc helmet, and I think this just looks so good. And of course, this one is for hammer. It is slightly large, but I think it looks amazing nonetheless. Then finally, we have the 2 helmets for the heavy troopers over there. You can see what I mean about being similar to Bakara. These are pretty cool. These are actually the casts by AV, so I'm not entirely sure if they're going to be perfect compared with the ABS ones. These are like 2 different styles of helmets they do. They're sort of transitioning all their helmets into these really super clean ABS helmets, but then these are still casts, which is still pretty good, and I'm pretty hyped to add these to those figures back there. But yeah, that's pretty much all the helmets and everything like that. We did get a couple more accessories. We got Crosshairs Blaster right here. I believe this is like the 773 Fire Puncher or something. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I actually did a video the other day that you can go check out on my channel where I went through and showed you all of the different ways I can improve my my Lego Bad Batch figures. This was meant to be one of them, but it didn't arrive in time. However, this looks pretty good right here. Slightly bent, but it's not really a problem, and I think it looks really good, and I can't wait to add this to my Crosshair minifig. And then we did get 3 Clone Army Customs visors. We have a purple one for a 187th heavy that I have. We have a blue one for another 501st, either the medic or the heavy or something like that. and then we have another yellow one right here for probably the 327th medic. In all honesty, that will look pretty good on them. And then the final thing in this haul is a couple of antennas. These are just white ones for the ARC troopers. I actually meant to order 3, but I messed up and apparently I can't count, so that's brilliant. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you did enjoy. I will be returning to more regular videos this week. I'm really trying to get them out, but as I said before, I've been really sick this week. I thought I had COVID, but thankfully it is not COVID, so I will be able to sort of hopefully getting back to full fitness very soon, and be getting more videos out to you guys. I have tons of ideas, I just can't get them done, so very shortly we'll be doing a room tour. We'll be back to SW answers as well, and loads of other videos coming up in the next couple of weeks. I've got so many ideas. It's very frustrating not being able to put them into sort of like into actual action on the channel yet, but as I said, I'm really glad I managed to get this video done, so make sure you leave a like if you did enjoy. I definitely would appreciate that, and also leave a comment if you did enjoy today's video. I definitely had to go through a bit of pain to do this video. I'm definitely not feeling up to it, but I'm glad I got it done. And of course I had these 2 packages sat here on my doorstep, and I had to open them. I couldn't not open them, so I'm pretty hyped that I managed to get this video done. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. But yeah, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.